Doc. What's that loud noise, huh? Did you hear that? I think it's the zone. It's hammering nails. In your coffins. What? You don't like it? Well, this is just the beginning. side token? What's his name? Lodushka? Not yet. But I've got an idea. It works like a charm on folks like him. Do whatever it takes. If we go back empty-handed, they'll throw us to the Chimera, no shit. Copy. I'm on it. Stand by.
How's it going? When are you guys coming back?
Today, I think. Hector almost stumbled into an anomaly. Just a bruise. But he can't walk on his own. I don't know who's gonna cover for him.
I'll take his place.
You sure about that? I mean, I'm all for it, but are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to spend the rest of my life afraid of some mutant. It's time to venture out into the zone and become a real stalker.
So we're leaving tomorrow then.
Tomorrow it is.
You killed him, right? That mercenary? What was it? He left to get some water. Said he'd waterboard me until I told him everything.
How did you end up here at Quiet's camp?
After the signal, they all packed up and left. Didn't even bother to check my bunker. So I decided to warn everyone off the island. I needed a powerful radio. I knew Quiet had one.
What did that walk guy want from you?
They were looking for the source of the signal, I guess. But I have no idea who they're working for.
What happened to Noontide?
After you left the island, first, Striders showed up, put together a small team. Dudney, Horse, a few others, and he ordered the rest to defend the island. He said the ward would never forgive him for what he was about to do. But if he didn't, there'd be no more Noontide. So they left. And then there was the signal, and I can't get there, for the monolith cries out of my head.
Where did that signal come from?
Somewhere deep inside the shelter. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact location. My equipment didn't last long under that sea exposure, just like the Noontiders. One thing's for sure, a blast that powerful doesn't just happen. There must be a device. Something from the monolith's past, probably. There's a problem, though. The vents at the shelter don't work. Underground rooms are filled with toxic waste gas. This place is already falling apart without Horse.
Horse is dead. I had to shoot him. He was about to kill Richter.
The man who attacked you wasn't Horse. My friend cherished life. Loved his life. Let others live. Choose between serving the monolith and taking a bullet. It would be an obvious choice.
How did a monolithian device end up in the shelter? Strider always tried to keep that stuff away from Noontide.
I can only think of one person. Faust. You know how much he clung to the past. I couldn't stand those sermons of his.
So I gotta fix the ventilation system to reach the source.
That's right. Horse just started working on it. I think he even ordered some parts from Quiet before he left. I've got his notes. You can have them. Core's had everything planned out, so you'll have no trouble figuring it out. One more thing. Right now, you can only get underground from outside the base, to the northeast. After you're done with the vents, head there.
Perimeter! The sphere is under attack. I repeat, we've got contact and need reinforcements. There's a shitload of them. decide to pay us a visit. No greenhorns for now. Stay put and don't try to be a hero. If you're scared, Warlock's got something to calm your nerves.
Hold them down. I'm reloading.
Monolith is at Silesia. We can't hold them back on our own. We need all the help we can get. Stalkers, step up. Silesia is requesting assistance. Our forces are stretched thin, and the fanatics are still advancing. Damn it. Can anybody hear me?
clear. We pulled it off. Welcome to Zalicia, or what's left of it. Come in and talk to Gaffer. He'll give you some of our supplies. We don't have much, but we're sharing everything we've got.
Thanks for coming to our aid, Skiff. Just your luck, right? Every time you show up in Zalicia, the shit hits the fan. Last time it was the Ward, and now it's Monolith. Glad to see you're still alive. There ain't many of us left. Everyone who didn't run off and didn't get killed is here. As you can tell, we could really use some extra hands.
Tell me what happened here.
The Monolithians came to Zalicia. An entire army of them. I had no clue there were so many left. I tried to get a defense together, but I couldn't do much with these rookies. I took as many folk as I could to safety. Eventually, the fanatics moved on, but as you can see, some of them stuck around.
Why didn't you leave the area?
What's the point? Trust an old-timer. Once a Monolithian is on your tail, the only way to get rid of him is to kill him.
How can I help out?
Our supplies are running thin. Warlock is working on it. You can discuss it with him. Lenz's injury is getting worse. But the biggest problem is defending Zalicia. Remember our guide? We called him Uncle Leonia. He was a Monolithian all along. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him leading their squad. A second later, he ordered them to open fire at us. That's when I had to accept the truth. Luckily, I know where the bastard is when he's not out there killing his own comrades.
How do you know he's hiding there?
I warned the other stalkers about him. Told them to hold him at gunpoint if he ever showed up again. They spotted the bastard and reached out to me.
You didn't know about his past? How did he end up as a guide here?
I didn't have many options back then. He didn't drink much, didn't steal, kept a low profile, had a clean reputation. No one remembered anything bad about him. Now, I understand why.
You want me to kill him?
That's right. I'll send you the coordinates. It's the house where he used to meet newcomers, to take them to Zalicia. The bastard.
Whoa! Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those Monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are two other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to S.T.A.L.K.E.R with Gaffer. She's seen a lot. Besides, when everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster's stash, a good gun is worth its weight in gold.
So what's the deal with you and Hamster?
He's a fucking rat. Hamster thinks he can ride us out with that guard of his and keep his stockpile of supplies. He's living high on the hog while the rest of us are starving. Gaffer may not see eye to eye with me, but if you ask me, not helping out in a situation like this is just as bad as pointing the gun at us.
Sounds easy enough. So it's all here in Zalicia.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, I know you probably wouldn't bother coming back, huh? And what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap and back? Take on the ward at a pontoon bridge?
Can you remind me what you wanted me to bring again?
My gun. I handed it over to Lenz for maintenance just before all of this started. It's probably sitting on a shelf somewhere. I'd rather have you convince him, if you can. Hamster won't share his supplies. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoping to ride it out. That sounds like a betrayal to me. You got any idea how many years...
They're watching us. Up there on the hill, you see? Wish I could get them to scram, but I can't even come close to hitting them.
Yeah? Hello?
There's nothing scary about them. They're flesh and blood, just like us. So much for the rumors.
Are you alright?
What happened to Lenz?
The old boy took the brunt of the attack. When things went haywire, he held the workshop single-handed. He caught 3 bullets and some shrapnel from a grenade. Somehow he was still conscious when we finally got there and pulled him out.
Can I help?
I don't know how Lenz is still alive, to be honest. The artifacts have been keeping him on life support, but he's not gonna last much longer. He's gotta get surgery, but I was so fucking busy with the wonders of the zone that I didn't even notice someone stole my kit. I have a spare stored in one of the gaffer's stashes for a rainy day, though. Well, that rainy day is here, but everyone's too busy to help.
Got any idea who swiped your kid?
No clue. Not everyone was eager to be a hero when the Monolithians showed up. So if you try to hunt down the thief among the dozens of refugees, you might run out of time to save Lenz.
If I come across your instruments, I'll grab them.
I'll give you the coordinates of 3 stashes. One of them should have my package. Please don't take too long. Lenz is strong, but without surgery, wouldn't expect any miracles.
Can you remind me where I can find Uncle Leonia?
A little house on the outskirts where he used to meet newcomers. We figured the guy valued his privacy. Turns out, he was just there to hide his past.
Freeze! Don't come any closer.
Keep it down. Who's there? Oh, it's you. Apologies, but at the moment my trading assets are, let's say, frozen. But thanks for stopping by. Take care and goodbye.
Not so fast. Why aren't you with the rest of the Silesia stalkers?
They're just pissing those fanatics off. Holed up in that house, shooting back, thinking my goods are gonna help them pull through. Nah, I'll pass. The 2 of us are better off here.
The gaffer needs supplies. Can we work something out?
I've got security covered for another year. Plenty of food and gear too. You've got nothing to offer me.
Hey you, how much is he paying you for security?
That's a trade secret.
Why? You want to offer me more, Stalker?
You heard me right. This is for protecting the gaffer's house.
It's a deal.
You bastard! What about our contract? The fucking mercenary code. We had an agreement. I paid you in advance.
In times like these, the only code that matters is survival. Your greed is going to get us both killed way before the monolith shows up. You're not a hamster, you're a fucking rat. This way, I can at least help some decent folks. Especially if they're willing to pay me more.
Come on, this ain't right. I'll double it, okay?
If you double it, you can tag along. I'll watch your back out there.
Fuck, all right. Have it your way.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh, yes! My baby. You're a peach! Here, take this. I'll toss in some extra coupons when I get the chance. Hello?
Nice shot on that fanatic up the hill. Holy cow, thanks a lot. Here's some coupons for ya. They are the last thing I need right now. Huh, I never thought I'd say that.
worked for Gaffer and Warlock, we'd be warm food by now.
I took care of your problem with Hamster.
I want to know how you managed to persuade him.
I didn't. I just paid his guard off.
And without a security, a huge rat becomes a scared little mouse. Pretty clever. Hello?
Are you alright?
These the instruments you were talking about?
That's right, Stalker. Thank you. You'll have to talk to the Gaffer about your reward. I need to get Lenz ready for surgery right away. Hey, Lenz. I've got good news. You hear that, buddy? Are you alright? There was this one stalker, you know what the real... Stay safe.
I bet Warlock's gonna be cuddling that gun every night. I told Hamster not everyone's as nice as me. Stay safe out. Never trust silence. The Monolithians can remain completely still for hours. You won't even realize they're there until it's too late. Never stay.
I've only been in the zone for a week. Funny, right? I haven't even had a chance to go artifact hunting yet.
I made the right call. This place gives us a better shot at holding out.
What you want? Well? So long.
monolith's will has not been done.
Zalicia shall fall. Few infidels remain.
No one should be left alive. No one should stand in the monolith's path. Complete your mission.
It's time for our final prayer.
Something's wrong.
Wow, looks gorgeous. If Lens's cameras didn't conk out after every emission, I could have taken me some amazing pics. I mean, the poppy field alone. Just think about showing it to the rookies. But them lot would all rush over to see it on their own, unprepared, with no plan. Forget it, Old Spice. Sometimes beauty just ain't meant to be seen.
I might have something.
Come and get me up!
Just like old times. The zone's freaking out. The monolithians shoot whatever they see, and stalkers are jumping at their own shadows. But none of it affects business. It just keeps getting better and better. Straight. Good.
What if there wasn't any signal? What if Noontide was just pretending to be a bunch of hapless idiots, while waiting for a chance to seize control of the whole zone? Not much. The zone used to, but not much. Happy to.
So I'm like, you okay? And he's like, the monolith. Eyes empty and all. Then he grabbed his rifle, so I had to shoot.
Sanya de Brek, huh? I heard a similar story in Zalicia, but it was about Uncle Leonia.
It's so fucked up. I mean, I'd know who I was talking to, right?
Well, the situation is pretty much the same everywhere. Either folk are trying to shore up their defenses before a monolith arrives, or they are already a pile of corpses. So, I don't recommend going anywhere right now, unless you really have some place to be. And make sure you double your ammo before you go out. I won't be checking your ammo, of course, or giving you any of my own. Name the place. May the...
Alicia, is it done for?
Not as far as I know. They've got pretty good defenses, so no need to worry about them.
They're lucky to have the gaffer. Now there's a real leader. always fights with his men.
Not like our guy. He just seals himself up in his bunker as soon as the monolith shows up on the horizon, leaving us all to die on his doorstep.
The zone seems to have run out of mutants and anomalies. You know what I get in the infirmary every day now? Gunshot wounds. All my patients say they got shot by monolithians, which is strange. It's like they're everywhere all at once. All right. As your doc.
Are you all right? Stay...
I did what you asked.
I knew I could count on you. What about Warlock's request?
I've got everything he asked for.
You can leave it here. The Monolithians follow their preachers. When a Hydra loses its head, it takes a little while for it to grow back. It's gonna be easier for us now. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello?
I hope this hull holds up during the next emission.
Now, what was that? I heard something. I'm moving.
Alicia is safe now, and it's all thanks to you. This place has been our home during times of peace, and our refuge during times of peril, even if it's nothing more than a ruin now.
Let me tell you something, guys. Zalicia is more than a bunch of old shacks falling apart. Zalicia is all of you.
When did you get so sentimental, Warlock?
If we can laugh, we can get through this.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I made it, against all odds. And it's all thanks to each and every one of you.
Don't get all weepy on us now. We've got work to do.
There's still a lot to be done. We have to bury the dead, make a plan. We don't have much time for small talk. But first, there's something important I need to say. Skiff, You're the only one who stepped up and came to our aid. Chances are, everyone here owes their lives to you. No reward can truly express our gratitude. But still, thank you.
I heard Lance is going to pull through. How about you?
I feel like I've aged beyond my years. I guess I'm a real Mikolayich now.
Yeah? Hello?
Listen up, guys. An emission is coming. Everyone take shelter.
Yeah? Hello?
Never trust. Stay.
You alright? Stay.
A decent visitor, finally. Good to see you.
People have all kinds of reasons to escape from the
Good.
Nah, maybe later.
Stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. Stay out of my way.
Emission underway. Hang on. folks.